Welcome back, everyone. Today, a bit different, I know, but if you don't know, I'm a bit of a geek and I do like gaming and stuff like that. So I want to build my own little gaming setup. I amassed a collection of old consoles and things over the last few months here as well. And I like to play them, but it's hard work because I got to take one down off the shelf. I've got to find all the leads, plug it all in, set it all up. And I want to have the option now of just being able to flick a switch and be able to play any one that I want to play whenever I want. So I'm going to have a go building my own gaming setup. Thought I'd film it just to, chronicle it and show everyone. And any tips, leave them in the comments if you would have done anything better, or if you can think of anything I could improve on. So I'm going to crack on in a minute, and like the units are pre-bought, I'm going to modify them slightly for my own needs, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm going to crack on a little bit and show you how far we've got. Here we are. This is going to be the basic configuration. It's not turned out quite how I wanted. I thought this was cube storage. So a cube to me, all the sides would be equal. They're obviously not. They're taller width-wise than they are height-wise, so these don't line up. I was hoping for all these to line up, but they don't. So I'm stuck with it like this for now until I sort something else out. But it's gonna do the job. So yeah, that's the basic, how it's gonna stand out. Obviously consoles down here. I've drilled all the backs out. I did want smaller holes, but I couldn't fit the plugs through, so I've had to go for like a 50mm hole. Now consoles down here, consoles across the top, and consoles down the bottom. That one there I've drilled out for my mini fridge, and I have a mini fridge in there so I can get drinks while I'm playing. But yeah, that's as far as we got at the moment. TV's going to sit there. This isn't back to the wall yet. The biggest problem I'm going to have is cable management. I've got all that at the moment. And that is only 4 consoles and a TV. So cable management is going to be the biggest issue. I just need to work all that out because we're going to have, obviously, the TV. We're going to have 12 consoles, the fridge, freezer, and we're going to have LED lighting. I didn't show you that. I've put, let's have a look at this. So you can see in the tops of all of these cupboards, we've got LED strips, and then they run down the sides of these ones as well. So I should be able to turn them on. But I made a boo-boo with my order. I've ordered a few different kits to make my own variant. The LED strips are RGB, and the extension wires and things. I didn't want to go down the soldering route. It was too much soldering for me, all these different cupboards. So I got pre-made extenders, but I got RGBWs, not RGBs. So they won't fit. So I've just ordered some on Amazon. They should be here in a couple of days, so we can get it fired up. But I'll save the video until it's all finished, so you can see the finished article. I'm going to crack on with this now, sorting through all my leads. I've got leads coming out every orifice. I'll just show you that. So I've got leads on my chair. I've got leads down here. Excuse the mess that I've been cutting and whatever. And this is the current setup of my bed. Absolute mayhem. But we will sort it all out. So I'm going to crack on and show you a bit more. So this is how it stands at the moment. It's not finished, obviously. The console's in with controllers that I want to set up. The cables are all in. They're all in the back now, which is a hell of a mess. So I'm going to try and tidy that up now. If you're wondering how I'm going to make all this work, I've got some RCA splitters. I bought them off Amazon, so if I just show you, just the one I opened, like this. So I shall just unbox this a sec. Not very easy one-handed. Definitely not easy one-handed. So all your wires go in the back of there. These are 8 ways, and then you've got 1 out. So I'm going to put, I think, 6 consoles in this and 6 in the other. I've still got 2 spare in each. And then you have 1 out, and then I have bought an HDMI adapter, so the 1 out will go into there, which connects to my TV then via HDMI. So that's how I'm going to run it on my LCD TV. That's that. So I'll do a little bit more. I'll catch up with you in again. So we're almost there. We are almost there. They are all plumbed in now, except for the Sega Master System, or Sega Master System 2. The Master System's up there. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the Master System 2. I bought the lead for it to convert it to SCART, but it's the wrong lead. So I should have checked it before. I didn't. So I'm going to have to try and get a lead for that. But other than that, they're all plumbed in now, ready to go. I haven't tested it yet. I will save that for the grand finale. Got a few little bits to touch up. I've got my PlayStation light there. Laura, my partner, has actually ordered me a light to go there. It's like a game over sign, so can't wait for that to come. I've got a bit of titivating to do. We've got obviously got the LEDs to turn up. Well, the connectors for them, so we can get those on, and the controller. And I think that's it. But I'm gonna have a quick sort around now because I've got 4 empty shelves there now, which wasn't before. The PlayStations are still fine because I've used the Slims purely because I don't want to wear them out because they're the originals. I don't want to wear them out, so I'll just use the Slims. Yeah, so we've got some shelves spare there and some shelves spare there now, but I was getting slightly overcrowded, so I can start putting some stuff on the shelves because I have got some more stuff I bought. Sorry, it's all mixed in with tools now. I've got a Game Boy money box and some games and DVDs and some more controllers and things. So they need places to live. They need places to live. And I have got a bag downstairs as well. So, lots to sort out. Not quite finished with this. I will show you once I'm done for now. And then we'll see the next stage. Obviously, I'm going to put all this in one video. So fingers crossed it's going to look ace at the end. Well, by Joe, I think I finally got there. I'll just show you what I've done, and hopefully you think it's a pretty sweet setup, the same as me. But I'll flip the camera around now, just so you can see, and I'll explain what I've got set up and how it all works. So this is how I ended up building it in the end. So we've got our Nintendo Entertainment System, SNES, N64, we've got a GameCube, we've then got PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, I've got Sega Saturn, Mega Drive 2, Saturn, and Sega Master System, Mega Drive 2, Saturn, and then a Dreamcast down at the bottom. Put a couple of games which I couldn't fit elsewhere. So I've got some GameCube games, Mega Drive games, Saturn games, and Master System games. And then I've got my little fridge there, which I just keep Coke in and things, so for when I'm gaming. Got my PlayStation light set up. I put in a USB socket just so I can power that permanently, so I'm not using batteries all the time. Laura picked me up this game over sign. There's loads of different settings on here, so you can pick the colours and whatnot. But I've got it set to change colour as you're playing. Remote control here for my LEDs, so I can pick what colour I want, etc. Brightness, yada yada yada. Got these little signs off eBay, so obviously Sega ones. Got a PlayStation one down by here, and a Nintendo one for here. So basically, how they all work is they're all put on HDMI converters. So if I go to HDMI 1, for instance, that is currently the NES, the top one. Why is that not coming off there? There we go. And that has got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in. Then if I want to swap consoles, so that is number 1 because it's the first one in line. So if I press number 2, we should be on the SNES, which isn't working for some reason. Okay, we'll skip that one for now. 3 is the N64. 4 is the GameCube. And then 5 should be PlayStation. You get the picture. 6 then should be PS2. I don't know why that NES isn't working. I need to look into that. So that's the 6 on that one. So I'll put that back to the Nintendo. And then if I go to HDMI 2, we're currently on the Sega Saturn, which is number 4. Well, you get the picture anyway. So number 2 is Mega Drive. There's not a game in there at the moment. And then we got 4 should be Dreamcast. Yeah, I need to set all that up. But yeah, so that's the system. HDMI 3 then. I do need to get a HDMI splitter because that is currently running my PS3, 4 and 5. Because the 5 is up here, but I have wired it, oh, I break the place, down through the wall. And it comes out there into the back of the TV. And it's also powering my Switch. So HDMI 3 has got a lot of work going on, but I just need to get a splitter, like a 4-way splitter, so I can split all 4. But yeah, and then I can just do what I'm doing with these then, but on HDMI 4, so I can split between the 3. Well, to be honest, I'm never going to play the 4, because I can just play all the games on the 5. But yeah, it's nice to play the 3 and my Switch as well. So yeah, that's how I set that out. I did manage to pick up as well off Facebook Marketplace a little 2-seater sofa. I got some Toy Story toys because I thought they were cool.
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Picked these up at a car boot sale.
Oh, hey guys, look!
And they can talk to each other and whatnot, so they don't get lonely.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Buzz, look! An alien!
Where?
Yes, I'm a big kid. But yeah, that's my current setup. I got to figure out why that isn't working. It was working. So that is how I've set up. That is my childhood dream there. Like I have got other consoles I could set up as well, but these are the ones I want to play. And I can always add to it in the future if need be, because I'm only using 6 out of there, so I've got 2 spare ways on there, and I'm using 4 in there, so I've got 4 spare ways there. So I have got the option of wiring up another 6 consoles, and then obviously with HDMI it's unlimited because I can just get more HDMI splitters. But yeah, so that is my setup, and I hope you enjoyed that little video just explaining how I built my little gaming setup. I'm going to bring more videos to the channel. It's going to be a bit of a mixture, a bit of gaming, a bit of retro stuff, a bit of new stuff, a bit of game collecting, and I hope you all follow me on the journey. So if you like what you see, just hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends if you think it's interesting and you've got friends that would like it as well. So yeah, that's me and my setup. I am just about to sit down and play a bit of Sega Rally, because I haven't played it for years and it takes me back to the arcade days. I just picked up a copy the other day for the Sega Saturn. So yeah, that's going to be me all afternoon. See you on the next one. Take care. Ta-da.
Sega Rally Championship.